Huh, sweetheart? Sleep well?
Next question.
You're looking good. Fresh as morning dew.
And? Headache?
Morning, Bernie.
Careful what you say. Madame is indisposed. There've been some calls for you, all commiserations, I think.
Listen, guys. Don't get on my nerves, okay? Is there any tea left?
Up there.
It's probably gone cold. Cold as ice.
There's nothing better than a nice hot cup of tea, is there?
Shut up, Mike.
I'm already gone.
Hey, Bernard.
Hi.
I'm sorry about before. I wasn't completely awake.
I think you're really sweet when you've got a hammer.
I read the paper. You guys are really completely crazy.
I know.
You could have been cool.
It's your birthday. We didn't want to get you a blunder.
How did you get Mike to climb up there?
I told him it would increase his chances with you.
You didn't say that.
I did.
You didn't.
Oh, he's been secretly training for 10 days. Haven't you noticed how thin he's gotten?
Oh, God. You two really are crazy. And what's he doing now, so secretly?
Preparing the big surprise. Top secret.
Uh-huh. And is it a nice surprise? Or another one that could get you arrested?
Both.
Ah, that sounds great. Now tell me what it is.
Wait until Mike's here. He'll be finished soon. Go to your room and we'll call you.
All right, then. See you later. The guys are really sweet.
Have 2 new messages.
Catherine, this is Dad. I got your number from your friend Tom. He didn't want to give it to me at first, but I told him it was important. And it is, isn't it? I've only got one daughter. You've only got one dad. Well, I would rather have spoken to you in person, but oh well, this'll have to do. Happy birthday. I wish you all the best. I have no idea what kind of life you live now. But I bet you're making it. You've got so much energy. You always did. Like your mother. I'm sure you're doing well. Whatever it is you're doing. Yeah. Well done. Oh, by the way, Spot died last year. Cancer. I had to put him to sleep. He didn't feel a thing. And hey, the tree that we planted behind the house, remember? It's 8 meters tall now. 8 meters. Sometimes I look at it and I think about how old you were back then and wonder if we'll ever look at it together, you know? How big it'll be then. God, I hate these machines. Can't you pick this up? Okay, I guess you're out. Well, take care, my girl. Have a good time. I'll try again soon. Happy birthday.
You have one new message.
Hi, Catherine, this is Tom. Happy birthday. So, have you been out celebrating? I bet you have, and now you're so hungover that you can't even come to the phone. Come on. I can even tell that over the phone. You could get in touch with me sometime, you know. Jacqueline is pregnant and we're getting married soon. I'd like to go on one last bender with you, Jeff and Nancy before all that happens. Yeah. Once the little rug rat arrives, I won't have time again for at least 10 years. York really isn't that far away. Think about it. Oh, yeah, there was something else. Your father was here at our front door. He wanted your phone number. He'd already gone through half the school address book trying to find it. Yeah, and I gave it to him. Hope you're not angry. You know, he looked really desperate. Perhaps you should give him another chance, Catherine. He's involved in some pretty nasty business, I agree, but he's your father, and he loves you. Anyway, just don't be angry, okay? Give me a call back when you've got time.
Now I can barely wait.
Catherine!
Oh, at last. Well?
So, my dear Catherine, Mike and I have spared no cost or effort in getting our next project off the ground. A really big one. And it's a home game, here in London.
The client is some crazy African. We're meeting his middleman at the London Eye in 20 minutes.
In 20 minutes? Oh, great. What will he pay?
Double.
At least. He hasn't named any figures as yet, but I think he's dripping with cash. We were thinking of giving it to Homes Not Bombs UK. What do you think?
Which painting is it then?
We'll find out soon. Mike has built a little toy.
It's upstairs on my desk. I've only just finished it. Bring it down.
A toy, right.
Don't worry, it's nothing out of the ordinary. It looks like a remote control.
You're really building up the excitement. All right then. All right, see you soon. That's a cool thing. Mike's USB stick, 20 gigabytes. He always has to go over the top. That has to be the thing he meant. You're talking about this thing here?
Thing? That's not a thing. That's a masterpiece of illegal remote control electronics.
Uh-huh. And what can it do?
It can control the Ferris wheel remotely. Mike hacked into the wireless network. We can stop or turn the wheel at the touch of a button.
Our very own conference room above the clouds. Extremely clandestine and unbelievably cool. Only a genius could construct a transmitter like this.
And this thing works, right?
I haven't tried it out yet, but I've calculated everything. It must work. We'll soon see.
So we're gonna meet this African guy in the London Eye?
Not we. You. Mike will control the wheel from the ground.
Kids, this is gonna be the deal of our lives with an unobstructed view. And? What do you say?
You're crazy.
I knew you'd like it. Come on, let's go. We're late. Pack your things. I've got to quickly do something on the computer.
Did you read this? Henston, the Foreign Secretary, is dead. Collapsed at his desk.
I've been sadder.
Come on, Mike. You can't talk about him like that. He had a family. 3 children.
The people in the countries whose exploitation he was responsible for also had children. He wasn't undeserving.
Don't be so cynical. That's not going to make the world any better.
But it also won't make it worse. They'll put a new minister in his office. Long live the Commonwealth.
Mike, we always said that we wouldn't become like these people. If you don't care whether there are deaths or not...
Then I'd be like Henston, certainly. And that's why I say it's not a shame that he's dead. Where does your sudden love for this guy come from?
Just because I don't wish death upon him doesn't mean...
Can you discuss this in the car? You've got to go.
Catherine would rather go to Minister Henston's funeral to plant some flowers.
That's enough, Mike.
Okay, okay. Not on my birthday. All right, let's go. Hey, Tom. This is Catherine.
Catherine, hey! Great that you called back. My God, it's ages since I've heard your voice. You sound really different. Much more, grown up.
You mean older, right? You're the same old charmer.
Rubbish, I didn't mean it like that. It's just a lot of time has passed. So, tell me, what are you up to these days? Have you finally finished uni?
Yeah, I have actually. I did it. It just took me 17 semesters. Not bad, huh?
Wow, 17 semesters. I'm so proud of you. You've been jobbing around, I guess.
Yeah, you could say that. I've had a lot to do.
Uh-huh. Let me guess, the same old fight for the impoverished and the dispossessed?
You got it. Old Catherine is still chasing her little girl dreams.
By the way, have you got your own family yet? I'm working on one right now.
Yeah, I heard. Congratulations. To Jacqueline as well. I knew there was something going on between you two.
Yeah, you were right. I'm really happy. She's great. And you? Have you got someone?
Oh yeah, 2 actually.
You dirty thing. How is it? Don't you get into trouble?
Rubbish. I'm living with two guys, but just in a flat share.
Aha. What kind of guys then? I hope they treat you right.
The question is, do I treat them right? No, seriously. They're both really sweet. Mike is the definition of a computer geek. I evacuated him from his mother's house. He would still have been sitting in his nursery at 30.
Oh dear, he's even more of a geek than me. And the other one?
Bernard? Oh, he's a very special case. He's from Belgium and is already over 40.
Aha, so he's a loser.
Hey, don't diss my friends, okay? Bernard's a great guy. He's a mathematician and works for an insurance company.
Hey, wow, an insurance broker. Then he must be a real outlaw. How the hell did you meet him?
He's an art theft specialist. I was involved with them when I was writing my thesis.
Ooh, that sounds dreadful. What was it about? Insurance between Rococo and the postmodern?
Exactly. How did you know that? It was an essay on counterfeit art, Tom. Han van Meekeren. Heard of him?
Sounds like a pirate.
Not far off. He was an exceptionally gifted counterfeiter. Palmed Goering off with a fake Vermeer.
Oops, that was cheeky.
You don't say. Counterfeit art is part of Bernard's specialist field. That's how we met.
And then you just moved in together. Oh, come on. You can't fool me. There's something going on between you two.
Jealous, Tom?
And how, damn you? You always preferred older men.
Now stop that. There's nothing doing with these two guys. We're like brothers and sisters.
All right, fine. Then you must be seeing that old geezer, the one you were always going on about. That McCain? Or what was he called?
Professor McBride. You can't leave that alone, can you? He was my examiner, Tom. And a friend. And he still is.
Examiner and friend. So that's what you call it these days.
You idiot. About my father.
Oh, yes. You're not angry, are you? He sounded so desperate, I just couldn't refuse him. Have you spoken to him yet?
No.
And are you going to call him?
No, I don't think so.
Catherine, that was all years ago.
He's a pig. You know that.
He's a businessman, Catherine.
Sure, but one without any conscience at all. He supplies the biggest villains with anything they want.
Well, if he doesn't do it, then someone else will.
I know what you think about it, Tom. He's my father. You don't need to excuse him.
I'm just saying that perhaps you should give him a call. He's not getting any younger, you know.
We're all not getting any younger, and some of us don't even get particularly old. Because there are people like my father.
Now we're arguing again.
Yeah, but we won't ever get over this, Tom. We're too different.
Yeah, we are. But I like you anyway.
I like you too, even though you're a bugger.
There you go. You've said something nice at last. So, what do you work as these days?
Oh, yeah, well, this and that, you know.
That sounds a lot like import-export, Katie.
Which isn't so far off.
Is it a secret or what? You aren't doing anything stupid, are you?
No, you know that. I'm doing the right thing. What? It's all right, Tom. I make enough money.
I don't know, Catherine. Every time you get this secretive, something isn't quite right. It's always been like that.
Now don't start going on about the £120 notes again.
That was forgery, Catherine.
It was a joke. £120 notes, Tom, with a picture of a caveman on it.
You could have been caught. Then you would have seen what a great joke it was.
Oh, Tom, you're just the same as ever.
You too, apart from your voice. Oh, come on. Let's not fight.
You started it.
Do you always have to have the last word?
You see, we've still got it. I like fighting with you best of all.
Once learnt, never forgotten. Listen, I've got to go. Jacqueline and me are going to our prenatal class soon.
Wow. Then enjoy the stretching. Send my love to Jacqueline. Tell her I'm jealous.
Liar. I'll tell her. We'll phone again, right?
We'll do that. Take care, Tom.
Take care.